Alright, I'll be back. Turn me to a superhero, yeah, yeah.
Just the other day, it is a rematch on some
You
of
got it,
the
bro.
same maps. It
You
is
doing,
going to
man?
be such a good time.
Yeah, strap in everyone. This is going to be a long, long series, and we are playing for $1 million first place. Legacies on the line. Legends will be made. You name it, it's all happening here. The Thomas and
Okay, bro, so
has been popping all week long.
we're not even fucking playing.
Final words
You're pissing me off.
are there. It is now time.
Winter versus Carolina. I'll watch this.
The complete opposite when it comes to it. You hear the guys talk about it phase there. They're testing out some new maps. Skid Row, Hardpoint, they have not played. They've played everything else.
It's not what I wanted.
Yeah.
Go back.
The complete opposite when it comes to it. You
I
hear
did
the guys
not
talk
want to
about
watch
it phase there.
fucking
They're testing out some new maps.
Hydro
Skid Row,
Hardpoint.
They have not played. They've played everything else. So, of course, we know the way they like to play. Pretty much everything going into an event. So, didn't see them for the first time on Skid Row Hardpoint. But let's be honest, right, for this Carolina team, we're not expecting much.
No,
but
true.
maybe, you know, I know there were a lot of people that wanted to see GallerX on LAN. His online stats just weren't good enough. This is just a team. I know it's an early, you know, roster change, but we saw last year. It is difficult when you are down in a hole in CDL points trying to make it back. So they're just going for it.
Yep. And listen, as much as I'm roasting and having a little laugh about it, like, I'm pulling for it. These guys have been casting my whole career. Like, I want to see them find some success. It's just going to be difficult against this FaZe team, but can you come out and catch it? We've had some crazy results this year. I mean, just think about, yesterday? Some wild results for Optic and Subliners, two of our top teams. Maybe some wildness today, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, Fellow, let's just talk about it, right? He is sort of revamped himself as a player these last few years.
Sure, yeah.
You know, he was in the CDL, the CWL. He was this aggressive SMG player. You know, First Bloods, S&D star, and then he went back to Challengers. We saw him with Florida last year, a slower AR, kind of an in-game leader, and maybe that's just what they wanted someone to do. Help in the comms, be a little bit more consistent from GallerX, because Gwyn, he has been fantastic stats-wise for this team. You're just trying to find I don't know, maybe a little bit more teamwork out of the squad.
And honestly, sometimes it is that. Like, you know, we think they need kills, it's that, but some little teamwork thing, some little pacing thing that can be all the difference. But let's see what they're able to do. So far, so good. They get a bit of a lead, but obviously FaZe will focus on second, which can be one of the bigger money pills in the game. How much this time are they going to be able to get? The pressure is here early, though. A chance is getting shut down, though. Actually, still one player up top. How much disruption can it be? Simp's going to go on 3 in a row to shut it down, and now the spawn out here for Ravens.
Yeah, I mean, you had a chance there if you were Carolina. I mean, but a nade hit, I believe he saw the explosion hit marker. That made 2 players weak for Carolina. Clay, he was weak, so while he was the last player alive, Sim just pulls out the Renetti, able to find that kill. So over the rotation, I guess you disrupt some of that time if you are Carolina, as Simp up to 6-2, going to get the rest of the time. And now for Carolina, just a focus on setting up for P3.
Couple seconds left, and now we'll focus on the early fights here at our next hard point. You still already have 3 players rotated over here, FaZe. Last player in Simp, rotating at hard point, will work to get there and work on the pinch. Great stuff from TJ. Tucked away in a corner, able to take down 2 immediately before BZ can answer. Simp through on the other side that BZ turns and burns, puts Clayster in the dumpster nearby. Into the point go FaZe, and that's a frustrating one.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of just saw the slide kind of just mess up maybe a little bit for Clay, the timing mess up, and then that turns into a kill, a 2-piece for a BZ. And what that does is it leaves a one-on-one on the hill, which I believe it was Simp who was able to win the one-on-one, and then you're on it, right? So you've already done a great job here if you are Atlanta FaZe. Just, again, disrupting the setup, contesting this, keeping that lead, getting some hill time.
So, was holding the box heavy for a second. Ops the shot and drops a BZ next up. Can't quite take 2.
Damn, somebody get TJ some help.
Great job from FaZe. Just breaking in early, disrupting that time. But it will be a lead change now, back into the Ravens' favor.
At least they recover, right? You don't turn into a full break. You have the closer alley spawns. You're able to get right back onto the hill and contest some yourself. So it doesn't turn into a lot of positive time for Atlanta FaZe. So now set up here at P4 are the Ravens. A little bit more comfortable, but here comes the first push behind Draw's nade. Trophy's going to go down. And TJ in a bit of a spot where if it lines up correctly, he's got 2 or 3. Instead, Draw's able to find him. All the rivals are out.
That is unfortunate, man.
Yeah, and I think you heard sort of chatting through the FaZe team. They'll often want to play some different maps, try to widen that map pool a bit. Something they've struggled in a bit has been the breaking percentage. Not good than holding. We'll see if they can continue that. They've had some really nice breaks here early on, but As the league goes back to phase, Ravens have played them tough thus far. Let's get to a listen here. Royal Ravens.
Split out, Nate.
After one shot. One's bottom mid on me. One's bottom mid.
I'm
Back left of you. Back left. I'm nading it. I'm nading it. I stunned him back left. I can't hold my garage.
He's
back left, not me.
trying to hold him
He's
out.
close left.
Right corner, I think.
And one more garage or dumpster on your half health. Half health. He's back on your left side, Gwen. On your left side. That was him, Gwen.
Put tunnel. Yeah, put tunnel weak. Push it, barrage. One copy two. Copy
I have
two weak.
garage lay down. Hold my ticket. Hold my ticket.
I'm laying down graffiti. One's gonna be ticket. Okay, I'm turning.
I got garage. One shot garage. She's
He's on
bottom.
me, garage out.
Garage and low P2.
One low P2. Low P2 last guy.
Low P2, let's go.
Low P2 going upstairs, one shot.
Okay, I'm
There's
looking
one
tunnel.
there.
There's one tunnel.
Laying down top.
Tunnel behind flat.
One bottom P2, one shot. Bottom P2, one shot cell.
One shot draws. Absolute top left. On the AC.
I'm looking for
Absolutely AC. AC.
Two, no, ticket on me, ticket. One top P2, south P2, one ticket.
Two,
One top P2, top
ticket.
P2, one shot.
No.
Ticket.
P2 cell still.
Top
Let's go new.
Copy 2 still.
Let's get into
I'm leaving you old. I'm leaving you old.
One shot. I got a hold. Cell one shot. Top P2.
One more. You get a hold.
Simp weak and new.
I spawned new.
Simp weak and new. They're gonna spawn tunnel. They're gonna spawn in.
What?
They naded.
They're not hitting me old.
Oh fuck, I got naded. Rep on mine.
I'm watching plat dead.
I'm watching.
Someone
I have a
cover
trip here.
Oh shit, okay.
Good.
I'm one plat, go.
Yeah.
I'm low garage right now. Weak.
In window.
I'm flanking them.
In window still. In window.
Two on fire!
Oh my
Cell's
god.
weak, there's two on fire, guys! Cell one!
Weak, run out of ammo.
Two on fire. One's back alley.
Cell weak and fire one bullet.
I'm back
Window
alley.
room,
Cell,
window room,
one bullet.
Zach. Window room,
No,
Zach.
guys.
Okay.
I have if he goes to the dump barrels, he's not.
Reloading.
I'm inner fire weak.
I'm holding window
One
room.
more cell weak and fire. There's that fire. And what was window room? Drop.
One shot, absolute window. He
I'm
shot
going
through
in.
myself. He's no window.
He's weak in window.
That guy not died.
He's top
My
two already.
God, Draws is eating.
Listen, there were some comms there, Joe, but I just have to ask you, I'm not sure it was spectator lag, but did I watch Gwen mid-mantle, like, not miss a hip fire bullet on someone on P2 heady?
Yeah, top P2. Celium was one shot. We heard that in the comms forever, how weak he was. But yes, he did mantle. It's like when you hold a stun. I don't know exactly. I'm pretty sure it just breaks the game code. It's done it for years.
That looked insane. That was one of the craziest kills I've seen in COD.
You take that if you are Gwyn, as he's 12-11. And Carolina with a nice lead, but a chance here for FaZe maybe to get a solid lead as they are set up here at P2, able to find a couple of kills. But you kind of heard that listening, right? Here, Clay kind of making his call outs, bringing the intensity we know Clay has done for a very, very long time. But Fellow is sort of this calm voice. Hey, pick this up for me. I need this. It's just kind of what he has been these last few years.
Very different than Chatterbox Fellow. Yeah, no.
Yes, no, it's the complete opposite person.
It's been awesome to see that transformation, but they're starting to fall behind a bit now as FaZe start to make a rally. And one of the things for FaZe, they've had all these tight, hard points as Draws is hitting now to 5 in a row, but the clutch factor has been there for them. When it's these close games within like 30, 40 points, they've been coming away with the dub.
And in this title, it just feels like you're going to need that, right? Like,
or you're not going to win hard points, yeah.
Maybe their break percentage isn't the best, but maybe in clutch time, I don't know, maybe someone could look that setup. It's one of the best, or their holds towards the end. But it feels like when they need a play, they are Guinea is now. Yeah, they're going to have a full 60 at P2. It was Draza and Celium who really locked that down. And kind of the same position. You get the alley control. Can the trades be a little bit better here for the Ravens? Last time through, it was not. This time, so far, so good. And then off spawn, TJ's going to find Cell.
Yeah, last time it was still a mess by the time like Simp rotated over from the old hard point. This time, yes, much, much cleaner. Now, can you continue to hold on as you've got to make a rally right now if you are Royal Ravens? The kills are starting to fly.
No.
That's 3 through. The answer is quickly no. That's a squad wipe. That's 7 in a row for Big Draws. When Draws was asked what he was worried about with the Carolina Royal Ravens, he said, honestly, nothing.
Yeah, no, that's what the Atlanta FaZe Twitter said. And knowing Draws, yeah, it makes sense to me. As now is a little bit desperation time. And Sim, I mean, it's not 3 kills for him, but it's pretty much 3 kills. They're just going to flood on through. And with that, look at the mini-map. They kind of know Carolina, they're going to have to make a play either through bottom, middle, or through tunnel side. And Cell is going to see everybody put shots into everyone. Abizi's got the cut off another side of the map. Just 9 more seconds needed.
Tomorrow we'll have a lot of fun with that. I'll take all the meds so I can be wacky and twisted for that one.
You don't need meds for that.
Yeah, it's true. It's like the match is the medication, right? Just put it right in my veins.
No, that's just you.
Yeah. True.
I wasn't even know.
Ravens into the map 3. Karachi, I think definitely become my favorite control. It was fun to watch Heretics on earlier.
Yeah, TJ maybe going for an early pinch here. Sim just on the hill. Abizi just playing patiently. He's gonna potentially hear that. Yeah, he's gonna hear one player jump above him. The flank does work for TJ.
Oh.
And he's able to find the second one. Nice shots from TJ with the rival. So gonna deal with the first push over at A. I think the tick does come in, but TJ's gonna make sure there's not a lot of work over towards B off a spawn for FaZe. Draza locking down this side of the map.
I think just sticking out a little bit too much is he'll end up getting dropped. First bit of progress is done. They continue to try and move this.
TJ's doing it again. This time he doesn't win it.
Yeah, no, trying to make the play, instead gets clotheslined. Gwen now dancing. That's some nice center and nice shots there with the rival. Onto that heady, but any other player, maybe you might win that with those initial shots. But Selim, he's a tough kill.
Yeah, maybe if you have an MCW, but yeah, still just a very tough gunfight. Insane centering on a point.
He got like 3 headshots. Those were great shots.
Yeah, A is done. Now over to B for Atlanta FaZe. 2 life advantage. A lot of time to work with. Is Clay going to be the first man up? He gets dropped, and you already have Fellow pushed on in, but that's really it. There's not a lot of presence near the point right now for Carolina, but a nice one from TJ off spawn to win the gunfight.
Now you got a bit of a 3-on-3 here towards the point. Clayster wins a big one as he comes off spawn through back alley onto Sim. They go to rip Abizi out of the corner. It takes 2 players to do it, but they're able to do that. So the tiny tears are his sons. It's Clay's able to take him out.
Yeah, and what we talked about with that Miami match, right, was the close B spawn, You just saw where number 2 Abizi spawned all the way towards bottom market. It's just going to take a very long time. Already a minute left on the game clock. FaZe, they haven't gotten too aggressive on the point. Here comes another push. The Ravens locking it down, at least trading the way they should right now.
Yeah, I mean, the difference is, look how far you are spawning versus, what we watched Miami do and how fast you just hit it and hit it and hit it. But you still do have somebody here. And obviously, FaZe has been pretty successful in the mode, so they have their way of doing things, but fun to see the subtle differences between the squads. Through, though, for Ravens on the feed. Last guy up here trying to dance. 45 seconds.
Hello is,
okay.
I was about to say.
Left with your Royal Ravens, but you're really going to need to stop the clock here if you are FaZe. If those lives are going to matter, I think.
Yeah, with the BZ staying up near bus, they do get that close spawn. So they're going to quickly be in the area, but yeah, just not a lot of objective progress over B. Is Draza, maybe a bit of a jump scare, but he's ready for the gunfight on the Gwyn.
I wasn't. Kills, though. Here for FaZe, onto the point. I was saying, they just need to stop this for a bit, and I think the lives will be all they're going to need. But you lose a tough one. It's one Abizi wants to get back, I'm sure. And then you get cleared off the point. Now, time's starting to dwindle again. 9v6 on the live department. Here we go. Selim, hipfire sauce, able to connect. Clay trying to chow out. He's able to take that one. Another, and Clay will take the second. 5 seconds now to go. Is they're trying to battle back towards it. Can you get there in time? I don't think anyone's going to be able to get across. And that will do it. Ravens able to hold on. And man, it is different watching them attack versus Heretics. That's all you think about.
They hardly had that spawn, and yeah, just keeping it messy. But this man right here, Clay, 12-5 in the round. A big round for him. Almost 1,800 damage. He ends it on a 4 spree. Just locking down that B point. But it almost felt like it wasn't even really the aggression. It was just kind of the push, right? You know, watching the Heretics, they always try to have someone alive near Cafe, just finessing. Where like FaZe were just trying to find a pick or two and then start it, kind of just waiting for that perfect set and go. Yeah. Just never really got it.
Clay's like, dude, fella, I just picked you up, man. Give me more than one.
Well, maybe he's in great comms. Yeah, maybe that's why he's 12-5.
No, but Clay, I was impressed because he I think I saw him roll his eyes or throw his head back after I think when they first got A and went to rotate out, he had a bad death or got stunned or something. I thought he was really frustrated. I was going to make a point about it, but then he bounced back and was godlike.
He's an emotional guy. Always has been. I mean,
true.
Bit of a roller coaster with him. He's able to pick up another one on 5 in a row. So now 1 off that cruise is. Yeah, Gwyn just staying alive on the point. Trophy is down.
The big man, Clay.
Ooh, I think he gets number 6.
Got it,
so he gets the cruise before he gets taken down.
We'll see when that cruise gets thrown into the mix. As Ravens continue to try to battle towards A. Fellow just looking to find some kills. I mean, he's just shooting his gun at this point. He's 1-8. He's struggling, but going here. Draza, though, able to pick up 2. Draza's had a great series thus far. He's 11-7, 3 in a row. Trying to make sure they bring this back.
I think just since we've gotten back from holiday break, obviously they were still undefeated, but you know, there was just, you didn't have the best stats. Obviously someone's gonna have to give up a bit on this team, but since break coming back from it, he has been unreal for this squad on pretty much everything. As it looks like Ace finally going to get done. So now Carolina 20 lives and minute 3 to work with.
You know how hungry he is, how much he plays. Like, he's just a guy that usually improves as the year goes on. Like, he's just never going to put down the toy.
Oz?
But now you get ready for this attack on the B. Lives just about easy. Even Cell with the first slide out. Chow not going to go his way. That's 3 kills through for Royal Ravens. A chance maybe to get a tick of progress or get a threat here. Simp just shooting nukes right out of his rival, though. Picks one off the edge. Second up to bat. Hello. Awkward little chest bump. And can't get anything behind that.
Yeah, you heard the door open, the door closed for Sim. He knew the pressure was coming, able to stay alive. Does get traded out, but buys enough time as Clay continues to have a game 17-7. Able to find 4th in a row, stays alive. Back to Simp, has a little bit of help. Up, down, not snaking. Just
take me back to 2015, baby.
Just doing his thing.
5 in a row.
Another cruise?
Yeah. Let's stack him up, Clay.
Maybe.
Yeah, his face, he's calm, and he's in war right now. Is everyone pushing? 2 takes done, though. A chance to get it done here. You're so close.
And Clay didn't want to lose this one, huh?
Clay goes big. He's fired up, and that's a huge round win there for Ravens.
And the difference, right, between those 2 attacking rounds, just
once
Clay was able to get into that spot, once Carolina was into that spot, there was always one more up. Finessing, playing their life, playing the angle, making sure FaZe had to just, maybe peek something, into a deep spot or whatever, a pocket where you're just buying enough time for your teammates to come off a spawn, and that's when it gets messy.
Dude, Clay's face, I can't hear what he's saying, but his face tells everything.
Yeah.
He's locked.
Him and I have some expressional eyebrows.
Yeah, you do. Little caterpillars.
They're pretty big.
19-7. 5 in a row out of Clay. Down and back and frying. I wouldn't count FaZe out of it yet, though. Obviously haven't looked strong so far. Their offense, they never really got too much rolling last time through. They were a threat at times, but mostly just great defense for Royal Ravens.
See just kind of him locked in right now, but while this is going on, it looks like Abizi trying to find a pinch. He's going to shoot. Well, that player, who was that fellow, is just like, be careful in mid-alley, be careful off spawn. They know where FaZe is trying to push, but FaZe is just going to take all the time. Nobody's died, so they have everything they want to attack B.
Now they get a chance to do just that. We'll see how they build up this first push. They're going to take Clayster out of it. They're going to take TJ out of it. Just continue to try and take numbers. They're little like 2-on-1s, but Gwen's going to be the one to maybe put it back into their favor. Clay off spawn is able to take out Draza. Gwen now through on the flank. He's going to get hurt though. Abizi able to back up and take him
fucking
out. Now you
engine
kinda
on,
restart
bro.
this
Like,
push,
yeah, they're crazy for
they're
fucking
they're sort of
rocking.
like, okay, to like kind of play TDM
No
a little bit
fucking
over
daddy.
mid-map, just find the kills.
Just-
Now they're starting to get forward. Abizi in an aggressive position.
Why?
here,
Like,
Draza.
why?
Yeah, you're maybe just hoping Cell can lock 1 or 2 in.
Fucking
Maybe
lightweight
I
don't
can
do
give you a
fucking
3-on-2
dick
on
for
the
you.
point. That's kind of what you have right now. Is Abizi's going to take down 2, but then Clay just somehow lines them up. Cell the last player here. And Clay continues as he finds another triple. The multi-kills are coming in numbers for him, but there is that close spawn for FaZe. So the pressure going to be right back on for the Ravens.
Yeah, you know he loves playing Simp and Abizi. He's got some history with these guys. He's always going to be a little more fired up, but the multi-kill king is here right now. He has been a beast within this map 3. Now can you hold for another minute? Extend this into a map 4, and then who knows? Maybe get a little fired up off of that momentum, but some lovely movement there from Simp. The slide, the chow, so smooth. Abizi can't quite win the one back alley. He's got to get Clayster out of this right now, how hot he has been. 3 through though for FaZe. Now you're onto the point, a chance maybe to win an offensive round here. One did get through behind enemy lines though. Do they pick this up? They do. Simp picks it up with his fist.
Yeah, Simp's able to take him down, so you'll only have 1 on this. So Carolina doesn't have to freak out quite yet, but maybe now they do. Is Abizi and Simp going to take them down? But again, Clay with another objective kill. Well, once again, responded. The close spawns are here for FaZe. As they continue to just put pressure on the point, and now you only have 3 lives remaining. A dominant round here from FaZe.
Yeah, and this is what they're trying to do. Just choke you out, like 15-3. Like that was a massive. They're probably working on that, honestly. Like they're always trying to improve things. Talk to Crowder a lot about it, and just even in league matches sometimes trying out different stuff, trying to perfect it. In that particular round, looked damn good. And the others, they're getting pieced up by Clay.
Ooh.
Clay. We'll see when he gets involved. His Felony. He started to come alive. The Felony was, what was he, 1-9?
Felony.
Yeah, one around there, 1-8, something like that.
Something like that. So he started to bring it back too. Maybe ride the momentum of Clay a little bit.
Oh.
Snapping. Wins that one with 11 HP. Rival looking strong. 22-16 right now for Big Draws. As he's getting picked out of the window by TJ. That middle of the map's just so interesting now without snaking. I can't stop thinking about how it's just everyone's laying down and taking it.
You just lay down.
Literally, it's like, all right, guys, I'll be back. Just put your controller down.
Yeah, like, when can you stand up? Like every 5 seconds or something? I don't know the official time. but yes, you just kind of see. Pick your corner, pick your spot where you're gonna lay down. Is the pressure's still here from Simp and aBeZy. But it looks like they're gonna get done with a Gwyn still alive. Not the best game for him, but they are leading on the map. Just
Yeah, Gwyn's kind of getting put down, eh?
Okay. Well, now we'll start this first push forward if we are Ravens. Got a one-on-one on one side of that's TJ, so he wins the back dumpster side push.
Look at that
Get a
reaction.
second. Yeah, you should have a nice little transition across here.
Yeah, as soon as aBeZy gets taken down again, Sim's like, I gotta pick up that back alley. And then the push comes from the rest of the Ravens. Nobody on the point quite yet. But I'll tell you what, FaZe is just trying to gain some positioning. Is TJ gonna check all his corners?
Yeah, you might have some damage done to the you might lose a tick. You still have a chance to regain if you were
Yes.
play likely to go, but you might get rewarded for some big kills in transition. If you're a Ravens, I don't think you quite got. Okay, there you get the progress. Now you got 3 kills. Now you might get a big time reward. TJ, pop it off around the point.
Cruz.
4 in a row for him. Cruz coming in. Second point done. Trying to pick him out of the point as the missile comes through. aBeZy's able to hit one. They're still fighting inside, but this one got wild and wacky quickly.
Yeah, what Cell on the pinch was able to find a kill that slows down the progress, and then aBeZy, not sure exactly where Gwyn was, I think near the point, but he's able to put it in the corner. Gives them another shot at winning this round.
Oh my.
That's 3 through again for Carolina. They're just finding them in waves. That might be
Yeah, that's good.
Far spawn.
You're spawning out so far. Carolina coming with a big control win. They'll extend this series. It's a monster map from Clay. All the boys stepping up though in that last round, and wow. I mean, Felony's up off his feet. TJ standing too. These guys are fired up.
Yeah, I think TJ's barking like a dog right now. Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
Thank you for that listening. But Carolina get us to a map number 4. You know, we saw this earlier in the day with Ultra. Here inside a bush. Fellow just prones as he jumps around that corner. So you need a nice response from Carolina. You get just that. But yeah, starts with TJ.
Yeah. Hits the nade. Finds the kill outer. It's a tough spot for Carolina early on. So now we go to 2-2 in the map 2. Just a reminder, if you joined us just through some of the delays and issues we had, it was a map 1 win on sub base for Carolina Royal Ravens. They've been looking good on that map. They look strong here again. They kind of blew Thieves out of the water. We were kind of wondering if this little break was going to slow them down a bit because they were getting hot. Clay was getting pumped, and you know how scary roaring Clay can be. But Cammy, who did a great job from this side of the map last time through and found kind of lurking TJ, as you call, we'll see what he can do this time.
Well, he's going to have that info on the TJ. And Clay just watching Burger. Maybe if you're a Boston or New York fan wondering where's our game, LADs, yeah, their compound had some power issues, so we are a little bit delayed today on broadcast into this map 2 of our first match still. So still plenty of Call of Duty left.
We had some big ones today. Slide in, Afro with the Chow, able to take out Gwen, and that first blood is now up. Afro, can you do it again? Nice little shoulder to get the info, and then just sits it.
Ugh.
Nice trade though.
Yes, at least get the second player there. First, I was like, Afro's going to get caught with that one. TJ sends on forward. He gets shut down.
Oh, yeah.
Answer back 3-2 edge.
Yeah, I mean, their attacks really, it's Afro on one side and Cammy on the other. Cammy wins another 1-versus-1 burger side. But it was Afro in the first round that we watched, where just using that rival, able to find the picks, and then opens things up here. So nice little 1-2 punch out of that duo.
Yeah, Cammy, I mean, he's been patient. You've seen just the beginning of the rounds over there. Like,
probably after that 1 kill Clay got, however long ago that was. He's like, I'm holding this angle forever.
yeah, all right. God, that does seem like that was like 45 minutes ago.
It was?
In the round 1. Multiple in the book, right up the gut. It's going to be a fast B hit as TJ is going to get there real quick. What does he find? There's one. Top AC is going to take him out, so he will end up dropping. Cammy, a good job on this site again, finding kills.
I mean, really, Iceland. I mean, you can obviously see right away. Okay,
Oh.
I was going to gas up Cammy and LA Thieves. Their decision to go for the retake. TJ, he over peaks, but then you get 2 players who the timing maybe a little bit off. They're trying to catch the player on the bomb, but Carolina, they never even go for the plant. They control top SCs and they just wait.
Yeah, I think what was weird about it is because like, a lot of times you see like the fast hit there is kind of like a full team thing. Like TJ was just kind of on his own.
Yeah, maybe
it's
it's a good spawn.
Yeah, and kind of maybe tricks them into thinking like everybody's here and they sort of chow and they're a little bit deeper than they think maybe. Because TJ was, I mean, he was way ahead of the troops.
Well, I think he's just trying to find a little bit more space because when teams, it's tough to plant that bomb site. You get into the 4v4 retake, the stuns, the nades hit you, and you just lose that round. So just creating space for his team.
Yeah, no, he did that, that's for sure.
But they still win it.
He moves fast with those little legs. This will be 3-3 now in the S&D. And mostly I'll keep saying that out loud to remind myself that we're following up on a 1-1.
That's a good reminder.
Just so I don't forget. Clayster. First blood.
Clayster.
Where we've seen Cammy, doing a great job.
The old man.
Will play from the B side. They now work to get this plant out. Cammy still able to find his kills early as Cammy gets 2.
They just kind of know where
Cammy's
maybe that flame's gonna come
fucking
in
frying.
Get the info. It's through
Huh?
mid-hall. And maybe with Joe Deceive's position, they check bookstore. As soon as that happens, Cammy
What
looking for
kind
the
of
ace now.
weird?
He's up to 8-2. It's all down to Fellow.
Oh, he wins these.
Cammy is taken over, and this
Sure.
one he gets it. They got it's gonna be an ace there for Big Cammy, and yeah, a little bit of a different position for him with Ghosty kind of taking over that top Esky role.
I farted.
And Cammy ends up getting all the kills.
Ugh.
Starts in book, traverses the plane.
Yo, don't
There's some vintage.
don't
Cammy
smell
playing
that,
pick
bro.
up the ace.
Holy
These are one of those
fuck,
rounds, right, where
that
Carolina,
smells
you get a
like
first blood, this sort of 4v3 retake. How do we want to retake this? Work the flank, work the pinch, making sure the timing is on point. This is where it's just, that's the nuance where it's going to be difficult as a brand new team to really all be on the same page. And Cammy, well, he makes them pay.
Been wanting Cammy to show us some of those playmaking abilities, and he does it there. And he'll just kind of get trophy out, back it up, lurk in the corner. It's going to be Afro. He looks to pounce. He's able to take down 1 at least. He's still 2 players on that side. Rotating across will be Joe Deceives. Ghosty now looking for the angle, but that'll be bombed down. So not that big of a deal, but they should be able to recoup that. It's still going to be so tough to play around.
I mean, you have a lot of space here, right? Joe Deceives, while that was going on, Josie worked up. Joe got in a bookstore. So now you have 2 players kind of watching these crosses. But I think LADs will kind of maybe allow them, just sort of wait for them to cross the bomb, play a retake if they have to. Josie gonna get top 3. Maybe you wait for Cammy and Joe to work the flank.
Ghosty hit some lovely shots there. Put it into a 3 versus 1. Clay just, it's like, let me up. Finally able to mantle up, now getting tagged from the right, not able to take the fight in front of him. And it's another round.
I can't
for
imagine
Heat.
how
Now find some
fucking
separation.
Carolina
very similar where Cammy's
or
on top,
Clay
just
feels
throws a
right now.
trophy down. This time though, you got Afro pushed up in the corner, and again, it's a bit of a gamble.
After just
You're
being
hoping
on some
for 1,
shit
maybe
team.
you get 2. But the worst case scenario, someone checks that corner and he gets 0 kills, right? Then LA Thieves would be put into a hole, but it's forced into a 3-on-3. As that happens, Ghosty gets into that corner, watches the cross to the bomb. And that's when they really solidify the round.
1 more round needed for Thieves, and they'll tie this up at 1-1. Cammy still carrying that 4 streak into this. Let's see if they can close it out now offensively, or if Ravens start to claw back in it. looks like they want a fast A hit. They are going. And they're going quickly. Afro's done a good job here winning his ones. This one a little bit deeper range, but he got some help. Ghosty is there. Up the slide quickly comes Gwen. Can Gwen get out with his life? I think he was able to. Gwen actually dips back in, gets a second before he drops. So some great stuff there from Gwen. The fact he goes 2 for 1.
It's just a slide challenge, making sure the trades are on point. Ghosty was even a little bit weak going for that last challenge on to Gwyn, but you had to have the trade, and he's able to connect the shots. Now into a 2-on-2. Not opting for the plant quite yet, but Clay and TJ, how do they want to work this? It looks like they're going to opt for TJ to try to work the pinch. Going to spot Ghosty. Shoulders being thrown back and forth. Bomb not down yet. Now the plant getting down.
Yeah, just want to make sure like they have a little bit of info probably. You don't get caught in the 2v1 while someone's planting. Now they can get it down clean and work to get into their setup.
They double drop out of the backside. That's going to work out, at least for now, to force a 1-on-2. Now you can just peek it, but he's got to smoke. TJ has the smoke, and well, maybe the line up with the rival, but LA Thieves will tie the series up at 1.
Yeah, they're close to lining up, and it's getting shotgun there.
I love the play.
Yeah, just smoke and hits it, but he gets seen. He's able to back down just in time so we can get the shots in. Ghosty clutching up, Thieves getting the win, and after a frustrating 45 minutes or so, whatever was going on at their facility, they were able to bounce back and tie us up at 1-1. But if you're Ravens, gotta brush it off. You know, search and destroy has been where you have been struggling mightily. That was a frustrating one, I'm sure, to deal with. Just look to bounce back and response.
Yeah, I mean, even just that last round, right? Just the decisiveness from LA Thieves.
Some fun to talk about.
In the 2-on-2, how do we want to play this? They both
Now
drop out of
5-minute
the
break
back
after
playing
fucking this
Ghosty,
map, because
able to connect with Clay. And yeah, just sometimes being the person to make that first decision a little bit quicker, and you're able to catch your opponents off guard.
Well, I think Panther talked about, you know, Steve's team, they want to get to some invasions, so get the invasion and control. We'll see what kind of test it will be against Carolina Ravens, who it's kind of crazy to think, listen, Thieves haven't been great.
All right, man. Yo, Ben, what's the map? Oh, right there. Invasion. Invasion control.
I can't believe you're about to ask, because we literally just talked about it like no less than 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, my bad. I wasn't paying attention. I was doing something else. Map 3. I never know what to do on invasion control. Invasion control, I don't know.
You know, you can always sit one out, you know?
Yeah, I know. I might sit this one out, actually. Or
I
could just put, like, you know, $5 on it.
In the map 3 control, we got a lot of Call of Duty to come. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Which I've done before, Ben. If I'm not confident at all,
yeah,
put like $5 on it or something. I just don't put anything on it. Low overs might hit. Yeah, maybe. Highly fellow, actually.
Come on, Baker, 3rd and 4th. Show what you got.
I might need to sit out the control. The controls are just unreadable right now. You know?
Optic in the chat. Drop a like on the stream. Subscribe to the channel, folks. Thank you all very much for being here with us. Make sure to get in. What do y'all think about the first 2 maps that we saw? Granted, they were kind of split.
I feel bad for Ravens. I mean, they have momentum, and they just got completely iced. I mean, Ravens, they take over map 1. Riley's fucking sick, man.
That's what really, it was just that little delay. I could see it fucking with them for sure.
Oh, 100%.
They had that like momentum. They were feeling hyped. They were calling out loud first map.
I mean, both teams definitely probably flustered,
That's
though. But, like,
fucking
Ravens
sucks.
have momentum. Thieves kind of super long reset, which is kind of shit for Ravens, man. So, no way to know. Thieves did play map 2 pretty well.
I also want to point something out. The Ravens are still struggling in search and destroy. So they have a new roster. They lost 2 searches yesterday to FaZe. They now lose a search and destroy to the Thieves. They were 1-7 in the mode coming into it. They're still struggling in search. So
Look at us, man.
dude, I need to never grow that beard out again.
What's wrong with it?
It's patchy as fuck on the side.
Yeah, it was.
It's definitely not. It might be better now if I like actually tried to let it grow, but it's patchy.
That was patchy.
It's patchy for sure.
That was Seattle. That was the weekend you got engaged.
It was. Yeah, I need to not let that thing grow back
Dude,
out.
Riley just
for
going
a
through
little
random
bit.
pictures of me. What's wrong with this guy?
Test with the 5. Appreciate you and the boys making this watch party entertaining. Hey, thank you. Yeah, thanks for the patience, guys. Again, it's out of our control whenever the CDL has issues. There's nothing we can do about it. We kind of just have to sit here and try to make the best experience.
Happy birthday, boys. Happy birthday, Tom.
Wow. I mean, Felony's up off his feet. TJ standing too. These guys are fired up. Let's see what Clay's able to do. Tough fight through the steps. But he does take that one before he drops. Now Gwen from up top able to follow it up with TJ.
That's a nice little hold here from the front for Carolina. Before the update, like, this is kind of the preferred setup, forcing them through that back ramp. To have to break on through it is not easy with those top barrels, all the different angles. That is going to be 3 dead, 4 in a row for TJ. A hot start for him. And now you're going to see the spawns flip. Abizi, the last player alive on this side of the map, does find a kill. And now you kind of see the blue arrows are looking all over the place. They know the spawn outs are possible. But with Abizi's 3 kills, you have a 3-on-2. And there we go. Abizi and Simp with the break.
Yeah, 10 seconds.
I wish we were back on this patch, bro.
Look where you just popped. I believe Abizi just spawned top left. So you get second control. You get the spawn deep for a third, and now you're going to try to rotate across. But so far, so good for Royal Ravens.
I mean, this patch is just
there on the point. TJ was popping off. Fellow, another slow start, but he'll start to come alive here. Just getting worked into
Whose
this
fucking
roster.
idea was it to update this game?
And FaZe will get right into your next point. Sally will
what I
get
would
right
like
right away.
Yeah, now Draza's going to spawn all the way out, but I don't know if Carolina recognizes that quite yet. But Abizi, he held on to that first, first gunfight. Now able to win the next 2. Does he take it down? And now Carolina, they actually get the closer spawns. They're going to get the break. So you'll take this, 28 seconds if you can hold the rest of it.
Yeah, absolutely. 4 in a row for TJ again, by the way. He's 12-3. Quadruple positive for TJ. He's
Felony is
right now.
absolutely getting just handled.
Also picking up the time, leading the way for the squad. TJ's doing it all.
Why not?
Why not? Down and back.
We know we can have these pop-off moments, but Draza kind of lurking all the way back docks. A nice trade. But with his position, what does allow Abizi and the Celium to spawn up, but inside of P3 is Gwyn, so can you get some trophies down, deal with these needs, and they have just that.
All stack up inside as they're looking to build a significant lead here. I mean, with the results we've had lately with the Optic loss, with the New York loss, why not? Why not?
I mean, New York lost to fucking Ultra.
Carolina
What are they
push
talking
this to a map 5, maybe come in and shock us. But still soaking it up inside the point will be Gwen. Fellows come back. He was, 1-4? It was 3 in a row for him before he dropped. 4 in a row now for Gwen, the youngster, making noise, and the lead continues to grow and grow. Not quite to 100 points, but it's getting there, Joe.
I mean, they have hardly gotten off this hill. Finally, FaZe will deal with them. And I know the trophies were down. I think right at the start of the hill, Fellow gets a big kill onto Abizi, so there was no middle pinch for FaZe, and they just flood them over and over again. That was a great hold for Carolina at P4. Now an 80-point lead, 3 dead. I mean, they are just popping off.
They are absolutely popping off. They came to play today. Simp able to get 2, 5 in a row for him, maybe slowing them down for a moment, but they're still into the point is Carolina. You have been able to find no objective time if you're Atlanta FaZe. It's the Carolina pop-off right now. Is Clayster, I think, just getting going. In that map 3, the team just started to come alive, and, well, they brought it right here into this map 4.
And nobody really in the hill these last, 15 or so seconds, just fighting over the middle of the map. No trophies down, so the nades, the stuns, everything will hit. But Draza, he's going to put one down himself and wins the second gunfight. The problem for them, though, it's only going to be 10 seconds, but they're trying to flip spawns for P1 and P2, but does not happen. TJ wins another one up to 16-7. So him and Clay, 32 kills through our first rotation of hills.
See if FaZe can start to make a rally here. Sim once again with a multi-kill. I mean, Sim's doing it all for them right now. Okay, maybe not the objective, but he's 18-9. Nobody else really slaying. He's double positive. The rest of the team is basically like double negative. Like, it has been the Sim show on the FaZe front. The rest of the team may have fell asleep, but he has not. That's like back-to-back killing sprees off these lives. He's been nuts, and now he's starting to rally the boys.
It's like he's playing fucking ranked right now. He's not fucking.
Yeah, a couple of players spawn out and maybe not ready for it. That was Draza top 3, and that's going to be 4 dead. So I think it was Clay and Quinn who actually spawned up near P2. You kind of saw with Sim's position. He was roaming top snow. Nobody really turned for them. They thought they had everything locked down instead. Carolina, they're going to get that time. So just beautiful stuff for them. Atlanta FaZe down 80 points. Let's go to a listen with FaZe, see if they can bring it back.
Watch my out. I'm my out. 30's dead. Front P2 on me. I go. I'm back cross. You're top window. I'm right. Twin time. One shot time and one time. Three time. One's right, one time. Right, another one in the back. I also in the back, on me. How many trophies? One happy pair.
Corner.
On the forklift then. Nice, too. Mid lane. I didn't hit him. Time window. I didn't hit him on pack. Window. I'm jumping on time. Yeah. You talk about the thing. They're spawning out. One's in the back door.
Well, actually, I'm watching Atlanta. Carolina from this.
Be spawning. I spawned out deep.
Because it was taking forever. Apparently, LAT had like a
there's gonna go right to B.
fucking power outage, and it took like 45 minutes for them to play the second map.
Jimmy's still able to find a kill. I thought the nades, maybe the team shot would come through after.
I know, you dirty rat. Coop was playing.
Placer when Duke spawns. Just one player left. That is gonna be
I told him he needs to get to gold. Because I'm one game off of diamond, so. And Jesus needs to get gold as well. I doubt he's fucking gold. I mean, could be.
Okay, you've already got a minute off of this. Nice little snap there from Gwen. He's got one underneath. He's on another 4 streak. Make it 5. Gwen's dancing. And he'll stop the clock in a minute. Work towards this second.
I missed this fucking patch, bro. This patch was.
He's on 6 in a row.
Compared to this new one, bro. Holy fuck.
To work with as well. I don't know what he's gonna do with 4 bullets in this clip, but there's the reload.
Now you get this time done, time added on, but now the difficult part, right? You have LA Thieves just controlling this back blue area near P4. And meanwhile, Ghosty's all the way up River Street, just controlling around those Humvees. So they're kind of forced to dealing with one of these sides. They're gonna take down Ghosty. You'll start to see some of the LA Thieves players transition over towards A, but now Carolina with 2 kills, they're gonna go.
Yeah, Gwen just trying to find it open. He had Deddy kind of sneaking in between enemy lines, but only TJ's going to get a kill. The rest of the team gets cut down.
Dude, one thing I don't understand is why are these sub players playing with no daddy, bro? Like, I tried the lightweight, bro.
Yeah, problem for him.
It doesn't do fucking dick for you.
Player. Maybe if you have that trophy down, you can deal with those nades, finesse your life.
Oh, we've seen one player with a trophy, like get like 3 kills. You know, yeah, really extend something.
The rival.
Yeah, without that, yeah, he just gets stunned up, nated.
Unless it's like, you know, subs are
it's crazy how
supposed to have daddy because they're limited
what, 2 minutes or
to
so
fucking trophies or
off of that,
something.
you're trying to work up this B street again, and Cammy's just ready, and Cammy is holding. He had a hell of a search and destroy. He had the ace in that round.
After last year, bro, I'm not getting sound hard. Fuck that shit.
Look where Ghosty is in position. They'll be able to pick up that kill. Clay should be able to turn back on the street. Now you got 2 people onto the site. Now you got a real chance to do.
Cammy fried last game.
Yeah, no trophy is down though, so that com's gonna be given to Joe Deceives and his teammates. See, the stuns are connecting, the nades are hitting. Ghosty's gonna put one in there, and that will allow Cammy to hit the pinch. And before that, I didn't see if Clay spawned like near Humvees or if he somehow got around Ghosty. Either way, it was a weird situation where Ghosty was caught off guard.
Well, I've played probably 10 searches today.
Yeah, actually, I'm not sure if he like spawn through up the A street or well, I saw him snap back and get.
And the last two, one of my teammates left. Right, one of them we were up 5-0, and we won the round 11, 3v4. Right. The other one was a fucking 0 to 5, or not 0 to 5, 0 to like 3, and our teammate left, and we lost like 5 to 4, or not 5 to 4, 6 to 4.
No respawns remaining. That should be the round.
Just like, bro.
Will go up 2-0.
Why are people weird?
Able to get a good couple of pushes over towards A zone, but out of both of those,
Why do people
no
leave
trophies.
guns?
Win no trophies. Immediately, as soon as they hit the objective. And I know their coach, JCap, he is huge on using stuns, using nades, giving yourself an advantage in that. And bumpers, they're going to hit it.
Oh, yeah. No, the people that got in there like had no chance to do anything.
No, just stuns, naded, out of the objective.
So you lose that map 1. Now you're a round away from going up 2-1. It was a quick A hit, a successful one for Thieves in their first offense. This time, we're going to send it over towards B, do a little bit more standard of a setup. Ghostio's going to be kind of playing on an island, keeping people honest today. But as they lose the first player, he's quickly probably going to start thinking about working that way.
Yeah, I mean, Carolina's like, let's just not give up A this time through. Just play very patiently. Had 2 players near that area. Yossi with a nice gunfight win on the Gwyn. Has to hit the last headshot. Almost gets the second one. He was 1 HP. That's why he gets taken down so quickly. Is Afro now getting pushed up with that rival. Trying to catch players off spawn. Does just that, but not ready for Clay behind the car.
Yeah.
How about them Cowboys?
That stun is like literally in your pocket as that rolls on to show to Steves. Now he's getting pushed. Trying to play ring around the Rosie. Eventually dropped. Afro now back into
I'm honestly debating if I should just go to kick.
He's going to win a one-on-one with the pistol on the other side of it. So
only.
He's going to split the defense here a bit. Ghosty was almost
I wonder,
able to
bro.
get A. I thought on the minimap he was going to be able to get across, but he couldn't quite get through.
And then at that point, you're just hoping Ghosty can stay alive. Maybe a play can be made as they transition over, but B about to be complete for LA Thieves. Gwyn does take down Ghosty. Nice shots out of TJ onto Camby, but now starts that sort of slow push for LA Thieves, so they have to start staying alive middle of the map to start these pushes.
I think Ghosty just been going A Street, taking a fight, A Street, taking a fight kind of over and over again.